Don't go so far!
Remember Happiness by Tony Butler, with Ken Bones as Gordon and Jenny Howe as Eleanor.
Stephen, where are you? Why do you have to disappear at a time like this? Look at the mess. Everything, everywhere. What am I to do? Where are you going? Stephen? Stephen!
Everything's tidy and tied up. I'm back before the bank holiday. Okay, Adele. Oh, I meant to leave you a number. There's bound to be a phone there somewhere. I'll be home before you pack up, so I'll ring you. If not, I'll put it on Alistair's answering machine, all right? Take care.
Gordon will be home in a minute. I've got to do it. I'm just guessing, darling, if I pack the wrong stuff, bad luck.
Lunatics. Friday, 4 o'clock. There's no way but through it. No other way, chaps. You've just got to sit it out. Go through it.
Stephen, you're so selfish. Bring it back. Come back. Hey. Hey. Stephen. Stephen. What's happened? What's happened? Stephen! Swimming. Towels. Well, there'll be towels. Not for the beach. Oh, thank goodness. Stephen!
Eleanor, where are you?
Gordon. Hello, Gordon. I'm upstairs packing.
I'll come up. Are we ready? Is Stephen ready? Do we have a phone number? I thought I'd leave a number with Adele.
Well, you can't do business from Spain.
Why not? They do have a phone number, don't they? What time are we going?
Well, you've got the tickets. Gordon, it's a holiday. You can't go off spending all day phoning.
No one mentioned all day. Where's Stephen? He's not out, is he? He can't make us late.
He'll be back in a minute, I hope. Gordon, don't stand looking lost. I must finish packing.
Give me a kiss.
We haven't got time.
Time. Purely relative. Sand running away through the hourglass of history, and we can't go at all if Stephen's not here. Where is he?
Well, he promised he'd be back by 3. It's, 5. Gordon, it's 5 o'clock.
That's why I'm here, so we can go.
Yes. You're ready, are you?
And when I've changed, do you think I've got time for a shower?
Yes.
Shan't be long. Oh, a telephone number. Where would it be?
What? I don't know. I'll look for it in a moment. Have your shower.
Right. Is Stephen up? Where is he?
I've packed everything for him. He's at Ben's. I rang. No answer. I just have to hope and pray that he'll...
Who's that?
How should I know? It must be Stephen. Thank goodness, I expect he's forgotten his key. Please, Gordon, there's Stephen. Can you let him in? I'm nearly ready.
I can't. I'm naked.
Oh, all right. Come in. Stephen, darling, you are. Oh,
Mrs. Fordyce,
yes.
will it be your son, Stephen Fordyce?
Yes.
It looks as if your son has had an accident.
What?
Fell off his motorbike. He's at the hospital.
What?
Is Mr. Fordyce at home?
Yes, but I'll call him. Gordon! Gordon, you've got to come!
We've got the car here. We can drive you and your husband straight there.
Yes, I see. Gordon!
What? What's the matter?
Gordon, you've got to come down!
Why? What's the matter?
Come down, please!
What's going on?
Ah, Mr. Fordyce, sir.
What's going on?
It's your son, Stephen, sir. He's come a cropper off his motorbike.
He doesn't have a motorbike.
Well, he could have...
There must be a mistake. He's only... What did you say he was?
With Ben.
He's only round at a friend's house. We're expecting him back.
Yes, I see. Would that be Ben Hayward?
That's right.
He's the young lad that gave us your name and address. I assume they were together when...
Stephen's in hospital. Is he hurt?
But of course he's hurt if he's in hospital. What's happened?
I think if you and Mrs. Fordyce were to accompany us, sir, we have the patrol car here, sir, and we'd be happy to take you.
Yes. I'll put some clothes on. Yes, I see. Right.
Gordon!
I'll put some clothes on.
Is he all right? Stephen, say he's all right.
Perhaps if we could take you and your husband to the hospital, Mrs. Fordyce?
Yes. Yes, of course. But what happened? Do you know what happened?
I'm not sure.
Was Ben there? Is he hurt?
The young man, Ben Hayward, was, I believe, present with your son, and it was him who conveyed news of the incident in question to us. As far as I know...
Stephen, is he badly?
Right, here I am. Let's go.
Oh, God!
Eleanor, let's go.
So we never went away. Instead.
Oh, Eleanor, I'm so sorry.
I got there, Tessa. I got there. I don't know how I did, but I had to go. The last time was for Stephen's christening. The sun was shining. I thought, how can the sun go on shining, silly of me. I couldn't believe it. I had to keep bringing myself, back into it. My son's funeral. My son's funeral. Stephen. Dead.
Eleanor, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry we were away.
There's nothing you could have done. There wasn't anything to be done. Thank you, Tessa. Thank you. No coffee.
Let me help.
No, it's all right. I like doing things. The kettle's boiled. I can't believe it. I suppose I don't want to. I know it's happened. And I really, sometimes, Tessa, I can't believe it.
Yes, I can imagine. I can't imagine. How's Gordon?
Working. Do you mind if I smoke? Do you want one?
No, thanks. I didn't know you did, Eleanor. Oh, that coffee smells good.
I gave it up years ago. There doesn't seem to be anything else. Gordon hates it. There you are. Gordon adored Stephen, He's always... That's why it's so terrible. Oh, what am I saying? It can't be.
No, yes. Oh, careful. Shall I pour it?
All right, yes. Use this.
Right. How did it happen? What actually happened? There you are.
Thanks. I'm terribly confused. I don't think I really know. They had this motorbike. He and his friend Ben, they didn't ride it on the road because they weren't supposed to have it. Well, Gordon didn't. We didn't know. Well, I sort of knew, but I didn't think... they weren't doing anything illegal, just, messing about on the bike up near the common. It's somebody's land, so it's legal, they say. He wasn't breaking the law. Perhaps if he had, he might have been. You know how it is. I didn't want Gordon putting him down. No, that's not fair. Gordon didn't do that, but...
Listen, do you have any biscuits?
What?
Biscuits?
Oh, yes, of course, somewhere here.
I used to smoke, I'm almost tempted.
Hmm? How awful. I'm going to drag you into depravity.
Nonsense.
Me and my...
I think you're doing very well. I think you're amazing, Eleanor. I really do. God knows how I could... If...
Here you are. Biscuit.
Oh, thanks. Got the copy from the printout, Mr. Fordyce.
Thanks, Adele. This one. I've been waiting for them. Good. Is Alistair arrived?
Yeah, just come in.
Thanks. Right. Nice timing.
Hi, Gordon. You taking a break? It's quite nice out. So, all well at the tower, is it?
Looks all right. I think I'll grind right on. Thanks, Alistair. What's the time? Just got this from Smith Brothers. They'll probably be in now. When did they fax this?
Just came through. Oh, Mr. Haslem, there's this for you.
Ah, thanks. Now, if you want to take a break or night...
I'd rather not, really.
No, quite, I know, but, well, if you ever want to take a few days off...
Look, thanks. I'm all right. God, these people are in real trouble. Look at this. Some people have no idea. You'd have thought common sense.
I can see you'll enjoy putting them back on the rails.
Hold on, I'll see if he's available.
If it's not too late already.
It's Mr. Arthur for you, Mr. Fordyce. Shall I say you're busy?
Oh, no, Arthur, he's... All right. Adele, I'll take it in here. Never stops, does it? You're here this afternoon, are you, Alistair?
Yeah.
I'll deal with this and then... Okay. Hello, Mr. Arthur. Fordyce here. Look, about this reinvestment idea, I really think you should be a bit cautious.
Oh, Tessa had been packing his things for the holiday while he was dying. He'd left them all in a heap on the floor. I was afraid he'd be late and gone. We were going to stay with friends in Spain who have a sort of... It's a farmhouse. I mean, it was a farmhouse, not far from the coast. And at first, Stephen hadn't wanted to come, but Gordon persuaded him.
More coffee? Mine's never as good as yours, but...
When he was, 7 or 8, Gordon used to take him camping and canoeing. Him and his friends. With the same friend, Ben. They'd always been friends. I think it was Gordon's happiest ever thing he ever did. They were so together, Gordon and his son. They were... Your coffee's all right. What's wrong with it?
Not as good as yours, that's all.
You know, Gordon was 33. No. Oh, yes, that's right. When Stephen was born, Gordon was already 33, so he was 40 by the time Stephen, when they went camping. And anyway, sailing. He was quite a good athlete, Gordon, at university. Philosophy and athletics, something about ancient Greece. He always talked about himself at university. Can you imagine it? Now he just works in that office and plays squash. What was I saying?
Oh, something about going sailing.
Sailing. He'd never sailed. He'd done all these other things, but not sailed. So this would have been Spain. Him and Stephen sailing.
And Stephen? He wanted to sail with Gordon?
Not really. But there might have been water skiing, you see. I mean, he wasn't really interested in sailing. Or windsurfing, that was the other thing. I think he wanted, speed. Speed and noise. He'd say, Dad on his squash, who wants to play squash? He had that sort of sneer at it, kids, boys. I mean, I just wish they...
Oh, Eleanor. Eleanor.
It doesn't matter now, does it? Nothing matters, nothing.
Of course things matter. You've got to live.
Never. Live? Why? I don't know. I don't know.
Good shot. Match point coming up. Ready? Yeah. Games, that's net. Okay. Good ball goal. Best exercise I've taken in 2 months. Look, is anyone fit? Expected to wipe the floor with you. But didn't lay any bets on it, I hope. The man who sold the lion's skin, while it still lived, was killed while hunting it. Yeah, I didn't think of selling your skin. Just of wiping the floor with it. Oh, Gordon, it's good to have you back. Perhaps we should pair up again. Going for the club ladder? Fine, yes. Only not a ladder this year, too popular. Straight knockout, sudden death playoffs. Well, let's see. Nothing like standing under a shower to feel really alive. Absolutely.
Nothing like keeping fit.
Right. Important, yes, must do that.
You're working, are you?
Yes, good.
Oh, good. No, I just wondered, after what with...
Yes.
You want a drink? Shall we...
Not really, Roger. I don't feel so sociable just at the moment, sorry.
No, I absolutely understand. Don't really know how to... how's Eleanor? Is she...
Busy, keeps busy. Too busy, perhaps. I worry about her. I mean, there it is. Sorry, I'm going...
Oh, not at all. I just wish there was anything one could do.
No, well... It's kind of you, Roger. I'll be back into some sort of drinking mood sometime.
Oh, that's all right. No. Doesn't have to be,
Better be getting home.
It's been great, Gordon. Really great that you're back. Another game soon?
Right.
And the doubles?
Maybe. Let's see, shall we? How are all the family?
Oh, fine, yes, fine. Sue started taking John out jogging before breakfast. He's a plucky one, you know. Very keen on all his sport. And both the girls are, well, dancing is the latest craze. Delightful, huh?
Good, that's good.
Well, Gordon, see you soon.
Right,
Do give my fond wishes to Eleanor.
Right.
Oh, Sue sends her love, you know. She was terribly cut up. Do tell Eleanor.
I will.
I'll beat you next time. Bye, Gordon.
Bye, Roger. Beat me next time. That's the spirit, oh boy. Beat me. Beat me next time.
Are you sure you should be cutting the roses back so hard?
Yeah, so am I. So am I suppose. I mean, the smoking won't kill me. Well, perhaps it will. I don't care. I can trust you, can't I? You promise you won't tell anybody?
That you smoke?
No, that what I'm doing. Promise.
Promise what?
Promise not to tell anyone how I think how I'm coping. What I do.
Oh, I see.
Only I've got to tell you. I've got to tell someone. Then you can tell me I'm not mad.
Right. Go on.
Well, most of the time, when Gordon's here, and well, most of the time really, most of the time I keep busy. I cook and do the garden, go out and buy things. Not a lot, I'm not extravagant. And I haven't been buying antiques.
No, I see.
But I do go out. I disguise myself. And buy just one postcard. Nice ones to send. We've had a lot of letters, so I write jolly postcards to reply. But writing cards isn't the busy bit. I keep busy. And then, sometimes, well, 2 or 3 times a day, I go into my room, or the bedroom, or sometimes I actually go into Stephen's room, and I lie on the floor, and I shout, Stephen, I love you! I love you! I love you! And I beat my head on the floor and I scream. Not very loud. Especially sometimes I do it when Gordon is in the house, so then I scream very quietly, but I scream and scream and scream and bang my head on the floor. And then I stop and sit down, quite calm, quite calm. And then I get on being busy again. I'm not mad, am I?
No, I don't think so.
No. Good. Well, that's what I do.
And Gordon doesn't know?
Oh, I don't think he'd be able to cope.
Yes, I see. Well, Stephen probably...
Oh, Stephen doesn't. No, you mean Gordon? No, you said Stephen.
Well, I was going to say something like... Perhaps Stephen knows. that you love him. Right you are, Mr. Fordyce. I'll stay late and finish the report then, if that's all right with you.
Thanks, Adele.
No squash tonight?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Wednesday was your squash night.
Oh, no, I think I must crack on here. I mean, yes, it was, but... Oh, this business at the Tower, Smith Brothers, rum, I don't know. He's an ass, Roger.
Which one is he? Smith or Smith?
What?
Which one is an ass? The one who went off?
No, I'm talking about Roger, the chap I play squash with.
Ah.
Or rather, not really. Yes, they're in trouble.
Well, it's late. I must be off. Regards to Eleanor. You are all right, are you?
Yes, of course I am. Good night, Alistair.
Bye.
Children. The sea.
I wanted to get you out. Outside.
I know. Term begins soon. Tessa's kids go back tomorrow.
School term.
Not something that affects us anymore.
It doesn't affect me. Business goes on, whatever.
I meant Stephen.
Yes.
You think I should get out more, away from the house and memories of Stephen?
I'm busy. I have a lot to occupy me. I worry about you.
Well, maybe you're too busy. I mean, too much chance not to think about Stephen.
That's not true. I think about him, of course I do. It's the future. It isn't there any longer. Of course, the future is always...
I don't think it's the future. I think it's the present.
Yes, the present, the future, I'm
And the past. Remembering. Do you? Of course you do, but it's not about... It's Stephen. Stephen, you actually think about him.
I said I do.
But we don't talk about him. Why don't we? Talk about him.
Well, if you like. What can we say?
He and Ben. I've been worrying about Ben. I mean, I think I'd like to, I don't know, send him messages. Not let him feel... I don't know.
Yes. I did write to him.
Did you?
I didn't tell you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well,
What did you say?
he had to go to the inquest.
What inquest? I didn't know there was an inquest. Gordon, you didn't tell me there was an inquest.
Well, I didn't want you to be... It wasn't... There wasn't any problem. Accidental death. Ben wasn't to blame.
Why didn't you tell me? Did you go? You went.
Yes. We didn't have to go, but I thought...
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want you to be... You were... Eleanor, darling, I want to take care of you.
Well, I don't see how that's taking care of me.
I say take care.
It's lying. It's not telling me the truth. I have to know what's going on. I have the right. You thought. It's all this you thought. You'll be back to your philosophy next. Is that your way of coping?
I don't know. I have been actually reading philosophy. But I used to think that thinking solved things, that philosophy equipped one with the ability to answer life's questions. Heidegger says that the idea of death gives meaning to life.
But we're not talking about the idea of death, Gordon. We're talking about the fact of death. Stephen's death.
Well, of course.
So philosophy
Isn't much use, I agree. Well, I gave it up years ago anyway in favour of business studies, I'm glad to say. Yes, it keeps me busy.
busy. We were talking about Ben and the inquest.
Yes, he had to be there. He was a witness of sorts. So I wrote to him afterwards. I thought it might be helpful, just to repeat what the coroner had said, that Ben wasn't to blame.
Gordon, I don't actually know what happened. Will you tell me, please? Did they describe it in court? Do you know? Why wasn't Ben to blame? I mean, I'm sure he wasn't, but what were they doing? What was Stephen doing with the bike? Is that what they do at an inquest? Say how it happened?
You want me to tell you?
Yes!
It was very simple. He was alone on this wretched bike, and he smashed into a tree, and that was that. Ben... Look, I don't think this is a good idea.
What's not a good idea?
Talking about it.
Yes, it is. I want to talk about it. We have to talk about it.
Not now, please, Eleanor, not now.
I want to talk to Ben. I shall ask him round.
Well, all right, but sometime.
Not sometime now. I shall go and find the phone.
Eleanor, you're in a state. We're both in a state.
And I'm going to remain in a state forever and ever because my son is dead and I don't know how to... Oh, Jordan! I want to die!
Eleanor, darling, please, please.
Sorry. Gordon. I'm not sure. I know you don't want me to cry.
It's not that. Of course you must cry if you need to.
I don't know how to survive. Or whether I want to.
Eleanor, look.
What are we going to do?
Look. This has happened to people before. Somehow people survive. Somehow. We will survive. You just have to hang on. That's all there is. Hanging on. Keeping going. If you need the doctor...
I don't need the doctor. Like you don't need philosophy. Sometime I'm going to phone Ben. Ask him to call round. Talk to him.
All right. But let's take it easy. It's not easy.
Who said it was easy?
You do what you want to do.
I will.
Come on. Oh, Eleanor, I'm getting wet. Oh, she's not bloody in. Where are you? Eleanor! Oh, shit. Guess I'm climbing. Burglaring.
Excuse me? Excuse me, can I help? I'm a neighbour. Can I help?
Shouldn't think so.
Perhaps I can help. They're not in.
Well, it's all right. They know me.
Yes, well, what do you want?
I want to get out of the rain.
Well, you can't break in. I can't let you break into their house, can I?
Well, have you got a key? I mean, you can let me in. I know them. He's Gordon, she's
And
Eleanor.
who are you?
Well, they know me.
I don't know you.
I'm Ben.
Oh, you're Stephen's friend. Look, come into my house.
When will they be back?
Come in for a moment.
People with cars don't realise how unreliable buses are.
Oh, have a seat.
I'm wet.
Doesn't matter. Here, put your coat down over here. Sit down. You are Stephen's friend, aren't you?
I was. You can't be friends with people who are dead.
I'm sorry, of course. Would you like some coffee?
No, thanks.
I was just going to make
I don't drink coffee.
Would you
What
like...
are you sorry... What are you sorry about?
I'm sorry about what happened. Must be dreadful for you, Ben.
Well, that's life, isn't it? Death. It's life.
Well, maybe, but
Not maybe. We're all going to die.
not when you're young.
I don't see the difference.
Would you like tea?
No, thanks. Oh, I can't sit here. If you're the good neighbour, you keep a key, do you? I mean, you could let me in. I'm not going to rob them. Well, they said come round. Never mind. See, it'd be really much better if they're not in. I mean, obviously they're upset and everything. They don't really want to see me.
But they do. Eleanor told me about you. She really... I'm sure they both want to see you.
Well, they're out anyway. If you let me in, I could go to his room and have a look. And then when they come back, I can go.
Is that what you want?
I don't know.
You want to look for some of his... Stephen's things? Well, I don't think I can I let you in? I mean, being a good neighbour isn't always easy. I mean, letting someone into someone else's
never
house...
mind, I'll go.
Oh, sit down, please. Don't you drink tea?
Sometimes.
I'd feel better if you had some tea.
Oh, all right.
Oh, good. I can't imagine what it must be for you. If you want to talk, do you have the chance to talk to anyone? I'm only a stranger. I don't even really know what happened. I'd feel really good if you talked about it.
Why?
Will you?
It's nothing to do with you. Anyway, why should I? I mean, why should I make you feel better? Forget the tea. I'm going. It's kind of you and all that, but...
I'll let you in. I'll let you in if we talk a bit first, all right? I do have a key.
Show me.
It's here, on the back of the cupboard door. I keep it... Oh! Ben! Stop it! You can't...
It's all right. I don't want to hurt you. Just let me have it. Let go.
Ben!
Oh, come on, come on.
I can't let you! You shouldn't do that!
You silly cow. And keep out.
Ben! Ben! Ben!
Hello, Tessa.
He grabbed the key. Ben, Stephen's friend is in your house. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realise he was so...
What in there? What did he
I
come and...
didn't realise, honestly. I'm terribly sorry.
Good Lord. Oh, well.
I mean, I'm a useless friend, aren't I, letting people run into your house? Only after all he's been through, I mean, I didn't want to call the police or anything.
Ben! Ben, you there? Ben!
Oh,
Ben!
here we go.
Ben!
Goodbye, Steve. Guess this is it.
Where are you, Ben? Oh, Ben, for goodness sake.
I'm off. Sorry to intrude. I brought you some money. That's what I owed Stephen for my half of the bike. Yeah. Right. Thanks. Sorry and all that. Bye.
Shoves this money into my hand and he's away. The room stank. He was sitting in Stephen's room smoking. That Stephen didn't, did he? And look at this. 45 quid. My half of the bike, he said. What does that mean? That Stephen paid £90 for a ramshackle bike that he was going to kill himself on?
He didn't kill himself.
£90?
It was an accident.
How did he get £90?
He earned it.
How?
I gave it to him.
You gave him £90 to buy a bike?
He did a job for me. He earned it.
Did you know what it was for? What they were doing?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Of course I did.
You didn't stop him? Why didn't you stop him?
How could I?
I would have stopped him. My God, two boys riding a dangerous bike that you'd given them the money for.
Not them, him.
What's the difference? Him, them.
It wasn't dangerous. I mean, the bike wasn't itself. Stephen said it was very good, in very good condition.
Well, he was wrong then, wasn't he?
How do you know he was wrong? Why do you always run him down? Maybe he had more sense than you credit him. You don't know it was
I
dangerous.
do, because the exact mechanical state of the machine in question was part of the evidence at the inquest.
I wish you told me about the inquest. I should have been there.
Yes, you should.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I thought you were innocent. I didn't know that you should have given evidence that you supplied the money for the ramshackle death trap, the dangerous apparatus, that you gave your son the money to kill himself.
He was your son too.
Yes, that's rather the point.
Well, at least I communicated with him. Not like you. Maybe if you'd been our father, this wouldn't have happened. Yes, he had a bike. He did dangerous things because he needed to live. He had to break us.
Live? Die, you mean?
Well, how do we know? At least, didn't you ever see the expression on his face when you talked history at him? He was a teenager, not a bloody student of philosophy. Either you treated him like a child, as though he was 8, or if you want to know, he hated the idea of Spain and the farmhouse. Your windsurfing, sailing, that wasn't him. Oh, God. Oh, Gordon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please. Please, Eleanor.
Mr. Fordyce?
all right? Shall I...
What? Yes, of course. Hello, what's that about?
Oh, nothing. Only
Sorry, you what?
I wondered if you were all right.
I'm all right, thank you.
Only you weren't doing nothing. I mean, you never do that. You're always busy.
Yes. Well, that's the way, isn't it? That's how... Well, I'm all right, thanks. Thank you, Adele. Thank you.
I suppose you hate me.
Huh?
Blame me, anyway. It's all my fault.
No, that's not true.
It's not true, those things I said about you. About you not treating him, you know.
They might be. I think perhaps they are.
Well, it's not your fault, anyway. You were a responsible father. You remember when you took them camping? Him and Ben. No one could have been more...
Maybe. But tell me something. When Ben came round and stole the key...
No, that's not fair.
Whatever he did.
Tessa, he sort of grabbed it from her, I think.
Anyway, did he come because you'd arranged it?
Yes. Yes, I should have been here. Only... I forgot. I went to an auction sale. I didn't buy anything. I was going to be here and meet him, but...
I see.
You see? What do you see? I'm a mess. Forgetting my son's friends. Aiding and abetting my son to kill himself. That's your wife, the mother of your dead son. Someone
Eleanor.
who's going to pieces,
Eleanor.
forgetting things, not
Please.
able to.
Stop it. This seems to have done it.
Be your last.
Yes.
Terrific. Thanks, Gordon.
Well played, Roger.
We'll have a drink of it. What do you say? You will?
Well, all right, yes, I don't mind.
Splendid.
I'm falling apart.
Nonsense.
Our marriage is useless.
Well, I don't see why.
He doesn't need me, Tessa.
Nonsense. He needs you more than ever.
I can't reach him. It's my fault.
It's nobody's fault.
He's gone back to the squash club. Well, that's good, isn't it?
Is it?
Shows things are getting back to normal.
Eleanor, there's no such thing as getting back to normal.
No, there isn't, is there? But that's what he's trying to do. As if
he didn't really care. But we know that he does.
That's right. We know he does, really. Me. What about me? I'm falling apart.
You're not. I won't let you say it. You're not.
All the way to the door, I've never seen such rain. I had a terrible time with the tents. Bits missing. Oh, when the motorboat packs up, of course, you fall down into the water. After that holiday, I thought it hard work coping with all the kids. You women have it all the time, don't they? Wouldn't miss it for the world. Gordon, how splendid to see you.
Ah, there's Gordon.
Arrived just in time. What are you drinking?
Yes, Gordon.
Do you think that it ever gets any better? Any more bearable?
I suppose so. In time.
Meeting people. Talking about ordinary things.
Children, you mean? It must be awful for you seeing ours hanging around at half-term.
Oh, no. I love it. I love them. It's gorgeous to see them. It's only remembering or feeling again what it used to be like. That's the unbearable pain.
No, I mean it. Peeled completely from shoulder to shoulder. That'll teach you, I said. Listen to your old dad next time.
Another one, Roger? Go on, top
Oh,
up.
sure.
No, thanks. No, I must be going. Thanks.
Oh, really? Kids, they can run circles round you any day.
Really, thanks. Oh, well, I'm off.
You driving? You all right, old boy?
I'm all right, thanks. All right, bye. Thanks for the drinks. Bye.
Bye, Gordon.
Bye, Gordon. Bye, Gordon. Splendid to see you.
It's that we can't discuss anything, really. I sort of confessed that I gave him the money, but then there's this silence. I wish if only he'd talk. Isn't that right? If he bottles it up much longer, forever, always in sorrow trapped, and pretending that life is ordinary, work, conversation, that ordinary things carry on.
I have a routine. You know I have a routine. Someone has moved it.
Well, I haven't seen it.
But it can't have walked off on its own. Adele, have you been moving my stuff around?
Steady on, Gordon.
I left the file about the Tower people on my desk, everything laid out. What's under here? What's all this?
What's the matter?
Did you move it? Have you got it?
What, Mr. Fordyce?
The file, all the stuff about the tower.
Look, don't you
I
think that you...
haven't seen it.
It's all right, Adele. I'm sure it's nothing to do with you.
I've found it. It's here. Someone's put it back in the file.
Not me, Mr. Fordyce, honest.
I expect you put it there yourself, Gordon.
Couldn't have done. I know. I left it. Oh. Could I? Maybe. I'm sorry.
Oh, babe! Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Not bad.
We haven't seen you since that awful day when I messed it all up by forgetting I'd asked you to come. I want to ask you again.
He already asked me.
Oh, Gordon?
Yeah.
Oh, I was so glad. Will you come?
Yeah, I might.
Oh, good. Well, I'll see you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, Ben. Goodbye.
A ridge of high pressure will bring fine weather over most of the British Isles today.
Russell, let go. Hang on. Hang on. Just keep going.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello there.
You're back early.
Where?
I met Ben today.
Ah, did you?
Can I give you a kiss?
Ah, you tasted nicotine.
Sorry.
I know I mustn't say it. I wish you wouldn't smoke.
Perhaps I'm committing suicide.
Now that's silly. Really silly.
Risks avoiding reality.
Don't be silly. You're facing reality. You're coping very well.
Am I coping? What about you?
Yes, I'm coping. Let's have a drink.
Ben said you'd invited him round.
Yes.
Any particular time?
Thursday. I've taken the afternoon off. Sherry?
I've got one. Was it a secret?
Of course not.
Because I feel the whole of our lives has become a secret.
What do you mean?
I don't tell you, and you don't tell me.
Well, I only wrote the day before.
And neither of us actually says.
Says what? What do you mean?
I suppose I've built a wall. I'm sure it's my fault. And
Eleanor.
Stephen and I, we had secrets. I think it was not really fair. Not right.
Whatever you're talking about.
Like the money. You haven't asked why I gave him the money.
I thought you said a job.
Maybe you don't want to know, but I've decided to tell you. Because it was a secret. And, I don't know, I was frightened that you found out. As if we were lovers. Do you remember how you used to make me laugh? When we first met, before we were married, before Stephen was born, when we were in love, you made me laugh. Doesn't happen now. I mean, perhaps it could again, but Stephen made me laugh. Gordon, I loved it so much. We were friends. Here he was, my young man. I was so proud. My son. My son. You know, I was never much good as a mother, all the business of a baby needing to be cuddled, and I was no good at devoting my time to him, was I? I think he missed out on all that. Well, he's not the only one, but when I saw mothers being nice to their kids, and I thought, I was never a mother like that. Oh, God, have I damaged him forever? And then suddenly, recently, oh, only this year, well, last year it is now, he and I, we're friends. He kissed me. He never used to, and I could hug him. And he didn't mind. It was like being friends. Only, I sort of thought, without thinking about it, that you mustn't know. So it became a secret. Stephen and me, secretly going off on jaunts. Well, it was only once. He came to Eatonbridge. There was a sale, pictures, prints, romantic early 19th century stuff. Someone's collection of waterfalls and misty landscapes. Not really stuff I know anything about, but they were pretty, attractive. And I was going to buy one lot, and he said, no, these others are much nicer. And they were. And they were cheaper, too, so Gordon, I gave him the difference. It was wages. We had a joke about going into partnership. Anyway, that's why I gave him the £90 to buy the bike. That's how it happened.
I see.
That's one on the wall, behind you.
Ah,
He chose it.
Stephen. I like it. I like it very much. You mean he actually... You think he had an eye? They say that, don't they? Having an eye for such things?
Maybe.
I think that's wonderful. But you and Stephen going to look for antiques, I wish. Sometimes I feel like I didn't know Stephen at all. Or you at all. Or even myself, as if... No. As if... Oh, I don't know.
Perhaps you don't dare let yourself feel what you know you feel. Like grief. Like love.
I can't spend the rest of my life in sorrowing.
I can. But I can. I shall. How can't I? We have to feel what we are feeling. I don't know about the rest of our lives. Maybe it softens a bit. I can't see how it can, but love, grief, grieving, loving, it's the same thing.
Is it?
You loved him. I know how much you loved him. He knew how much. And he loved you.
That I'm not so sure about.
You silly man. I've seen him watching you. Ask Ben. Go on, ask Ben.
Don't be absurd. How can someone go up to an embarrassed teenager and say, you knew my son, tell me if he loved me? It's not possible.
Oh, do stop putting people into labels. Ben isn't an embarrassed teenager. He's a human being, an individual, quite a sensitive one too. It's you are the embarrassed one.
Maybe.
Deep depression. Slope means unsettled conditions will prevail.
Stephen. No.
Christ. I say, do you want help? Are you all right? Whatever happened? You drove straight off the road. Lucky no one was around. You get children on the common, you know. I suppose you'll have to get towed out. Are you all right?
Yes, I think so. I don't know what happened. I seem to...
Are you all right?
I'm not sure. I'll get out and I'll phone a garage.
I live just round the corner. You can use my phone if you like. What do you think happened? Did the steering go? Oh, I never trust garages nowadays.
You should really stay with it, you know. People dump cars they don't want here sometimes and they just disappear, bits vanish. You can't leave things nowadays, you know. But if you want to come with me, I can give you a cup of tea. Do you think you're suffering from shock?
No, I'm all right. I'll just... thank you. Where do you live? I'll get my case out and I'll follow you.
75, first house round the corner. Can't be too careful, you know, it comes on you afterwards. Well, if you're sure, I'll go on. My daughter's expecting me. I'll put the kettle on. 75, just round the corner.
Just round the corner. Just round the corner. Did the steering go? More like my self-control. There you are, Stephen. You see, I can do it too. Crash myself into the common. Common. I know this place. You get children on the common, of course. This was where when you were a child, Stephen. Stephen. My darling boy. Stephen.
Hello?
Hello, Ben. Gordon's not here. He must have been delayed. Do come in. I'm sure he won't be long.
Perhaps he forgot.
Oh, no. Gordon never forgets anything.
No. Maybe you're right. Like he remembers quotations and things.
How do you know that?
Because he used to, you know, tell us. Bits of Shakespeare or Plato or... I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. There's one that's about remembering, isn't there?
What?
Dante.
Dante.
There's this guy visiting all the souls in hell. And he meets this other guy who says he's one of the people in hell, you see. And he says there's no greater sorrow than to remember happiness in a time of suffering. Something like that. Do you think it's true? He was good at that, telling us things. Me and Stephen. When we were camping and we used to fool about, he used to be laughing and Stephen and I would beat him up, you know, just fun. And he'd say, calm down, and we'd say, not unless you tell us a story. And he said, well, I only know philosophy. And we'd say, go on then. Well, that bit about Dante was one of the sort of stories.
I didn't know that you...
Hmm?
So he was a good dad to you both, then?
Oh, yeah. Well, Stephen was lucky, wasn't he? My dad never did anything like that. Anyway, he doesn't know philosophy.
Perhaps you'll tell him sometime. Come on, let's make some tea. I wonder what's happened to Gordon.
So, there I was, off the road, half into the ditch, nearly smashed into a tree. I think the steering's gone for good. I'm sorry I missed seeing Ben.
I think he...
Or maybe it's just as well. Not sure I'm in any state to... You know something? There, on the common, was where... Or when Stephen was little, it's where we used to go sometimes. And looking around, I was suddenly remembering it all, and I couldn't help noticing that I'd nearly done what Stephen did, I suppose. Just rammed a tree. He did, I didn't. But, and I started thinking about, well, it was the open air and the wind and the trees and some sort of connection with those camping trips we used to do. Do you remember when I took, well, it was both of them, wasn't it? I'd forgotten that. Ben used to come camping with Stephen and me, do you remember?
Of course I remember. In fact, Ben was talking.
Well, sorry, but if I don't tell you now, I might not. Can I go on?
Go on.
I was standing there, looking and wondering if the breakdown could rescue me. And something inside me just burst out. The tears just leapt out of my eyes. I didn't know tears could do that. I didn't know I was going to do that. It was as though, thank goodness that dreadful woman who rescued me wasn't there.
You mean me? I'm the dreadful woman. That stops you crying.
That's not true. No, I mean...
I know what you mean, my love. That it's terribly hard, and we don't want people to see. Perhaps not even each other. But
it has to come out, and I think I've been trying too hard.
he loved you, you know.
I used to be so proud of him. And of me, I suppose. The useless philosopher, me, could become a good business consultant. So I might, just now and then, be a good dad.
Yes.
Do you think... It doesn't make sense, does it? Life? Or death? But what do you think? If there's any... You and me, us and Stephen, what...
What can we do? Just love. And remember happiness.
Yes. Love. I loved him, Eleanor. I still do.
Remember Happiness was written by Tony Butler. Gordon was played by Ken Bones, Eleanor, Jenny Howe, Tessa, Elizabeth Kelly, Ben, Richard Pearce, Roger, David Bannerman, Alistair, Vincent Brimble, Adele, Tara Dominic, the policeman, Danny Schiller, and the woman on the common, Oriole Smith. The director was Marilyn Imrie.